oil down in here and a little bit of lubrication on the pilot portion of my special drill I've made. And I'm going to insert that in to that spark plug. And I can kind of, it's not a super tight fit, but I can kind of feel for where it needs to be. And let's drill it. I think I could go just a little bit more. That took care of those. They are gone. Let's move on to the next. And there we have it. I suppose a guy could do it with a hand grinder, but here we go. Brace myself, start drilling. Grabbed a little bit at the end there. And there we have it. I think you can see now how that looks very machined. You know, it leaves a little burr at the end of the threads there. So I have a spark plug thread chasing tool. Let's run that through each one. And it really doesn't cut threads. It cleans the carbon out and swedges the thread back like they were when they were new. So it's good to have just a little lubrication on it. We'll start it in. And you can see right when it gets to the end where we machined the end of the threads, it gets a little tight. Whoops! Went right on through. So anything we messed up on the end is now corrected. So now, when we screw that new spark plug in, you can see it comes just about to the end of where I cut the threads back. You want to be careful on one like this, because if you cut too many of them threads back out of there, then when the spark plug is screwed in, the threads on the spark plug itself will extend past where the threads are in the head, and it'll build up with carbon around those, and then the next time you'll have a hard time getting the spark plug out because there'll be all that carbon on the end. But the depth I made my little jig for, and where I've cut to, gets that right there to the end of where that spark plug comes to. So let's see if we can cut these intake seats. They weren't bad before, but I think I can make them match our valve just a little bit better. Let's drop down in there. Our cutter mostly, I'm making the seat a little bit narrower than it was. Our seat is going to be 40 thousandths wide. It opened up a little bit in the throat angle there, and I came down till we just touched off on the top angle. Let's put some color on there, see how that all looks. So yeah, our seat looks nice. On our valve face here, it's still about the middle of the face of the valve. So that's a good spot to be. Not a very big window there to see through.